Hi, this is Sarah from Soul Heart Intuitive Coaching. Hopefully, you have had a great weekend and you're settling back into your Monday. I'm here to discuss the energy for the week from July 15th to July 22nd. So, again, pay attention to your rising sign, your sun sign, see what they have to tell you, see what information you need to know right now. We're under some intense energy, especially today with the Mars Uranus conjunction. There's a lot going on. So, it's time for you to make some changes, get to know what you want to do with this next phase of your life. So let's see what the cards have to say. Aries, practice gratitude. Aries, you're not necessarily good at being grateful for what you already have. You want to experience a little bit of everything, have a little bit of everything just kind of happen magically without any sort of recognition or changes whatsoever. You'd prefer things just happen. You're an initiator. You just want to go and then have things fall how they will. This isn't that time. This is a time for you to practice gratitude for everything that you have. Be grateful for it. The key to manifestation is to practice gratitude. If you are not grateful for what you have, more things can't come in. It's the concept of making space. You are making space right now so that different things can come through. As part of that making space, you're showing recognition for the things that you already have so that more good things can come in. But first, you have to practice gratitude. Taurus, yours is know your worth. Worth is a complicated issue, especially when it comes to self worth. A lot of us have a tendency to beat ourselves up for things that go wrong in our lives, for certain things that don't go the way that we expect. We expect things to just magically fall into place. But this is a point in time where you need to know your worth, not just your personal, your financial worth, but your own self worth. And this is more in line with your self worth. You want to know yourself. You want to know who you are. You want to be confident in yourself. Each of those pieces are important in helping to guide you along this path. So, know your worth, Taurus. It may seem like it's an easy thing, especially considering the fact this card is Taurus related. The symbol's right here. Um, so, pay attention to your worth. It's important. It will help you to get where you need to go. But self worth, it's an ongoing journey that all of us go through, or most all of us go through, developing that sense of self worth. There is nothing like it if you are actually able to do it. Gemini, yours is relax. You're not known for relaxing, Gemini. You're known for just ideas popping through your head and finding ways to get them implemented. This is a time for you to take a time out. There has been a lot going on in your sign, and there still is. Jupiter is in your sign. Mars is going to be going into your sign coming up here towards the end of the month. It is time for you to relax. Take a time out. It may be challenging, it may be difficult, but the relaxation is worth it. You don't want to burn yourself out when you're on the precipice of something new. You want to take the time, make the space within yourself to allow things to just kind of unfold, see where they end up. It may seem like you have to make them happen. That's not true. The universe will help you, but it's time for you to relax. It's time for you to allow things to just be. This summertime here in the Northern Hemisphere, enjoy it. Do things for fun. That can be part of relaxation. Read a good book, watch a movie, have a fun dinner, go out with friends. All of that stuff can be relaxation as long as you are enjoying yourself. That is the key to relaxation. Taking a time out and having some time to yourself. Whatever fills you up. It's important that you are filled up as much as anybody else. So, Gemini, relax. Cancer, let your fears dissolve. So, again, like Taurus, yours is in the sign of Cancer. And this is a full moon in Cancer. So the full moon in Cancer won't happen until the end of the year, but the new moon in Cancer happened this year, happened just a few weeks ago. So let your fears dissolve. Let them go away. Let them dissipate. Fear can hold us back from doing the things that we want to do or that we are meant to do. So, Cancer, pay attention to what your fears are telling you. The only way to get through fear is to actually do the action. Do what makes you afraid. Now, that could stop you in your tracks right there. And that's okay. It's okay to have take a moment and work through and process things. That's not what I'm saying. But if you let fear from holding you back in regards to certain things, you're not going to get to the place that you want to go, the place where you're meant to go. So, Cancer, let your fears dissolve so that you can move forward and you can take this next step that you want to take. Leo, I'm noticing a theme here. The cards seem to line up with the signs. Go wild. Leo, you have had to kind of take a back seat recently, which isn't a place that you want to be. You like to be front and center. Well, Leo, we're coming up into your season here in the next few weeks. And things are about to go wild for you, or you're about to go wild for them. It could be any number of possibilities in terms of how this wildness unleashes itself. But allow your inner lion out. Allow yourself to strut around, prance around, do the things that lions do. Lions are confident, they're courageous in who they are. You have that within inside of you. Allow that side to come out. Let people see it, especially this week. There's a lot that's going on. Allow that confidence to show so that you can make progress and go to the next phase. You want to allow that inner wildness out. So, Leo, go wild this week. Virgo, yours is take a reality check. Now, Virgo, you tend to be pretty good with what's real and what's not. But you may need to double check yourself this week. You may need to take a look at things and see whether they're actually true or not. Now, there's nothing wrong with having to look and double check and see whether something is true or something is false, or if something is a matter of opinion. If it's a matter of opinion, it could go either way. But take that reality check. See whether it's true. There is a lot of information that is circulating right now, and not all of it is true. Some of it needs to be double checked. There is nothing wrong, again, with double checking, especially during this time of intense energy. You want to be certain before you take those next steps forward. Those next steps forward can determine a lot in your world. So take a reality check. See what is true, what is false, what is a matter of opinion, and allow that reality to truly sink in and see it for what it is. It will help you if you do. Libra, yours is take inspired action. Sometimes we wait for inspiration to strike. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we just act. You normally are trying to find that balance between the two when it comes to inspiration. But right now, the fates want you to act. They want you to take that inspiration and go with it. See what direction it takes you in. It's going to take you somewhere, that inspired action. It may take you to places that you never thought were possible. It could show you any number of things. Ideas could have been circulating through your head over the past few weeks. They could have even just popped into your head today, or they may pop into your head later this week. Take some time for yourself. See what your inspired action leads you. It could lead you to other ideas. The ideas could come in this week. Any number of things are possible. Don't hold on too tight to the concept of what it is that you're trying to take action with. The inspiration might not be what you expect. So Libra, take some inspired action and see where it takes you. Scorpio, yours is find a balance. So you're building off of what Libra is doing, Scorpio. Normally, you do that anyways. You're right after Libra in the zodiac. But yours is normally to dig into the depths of things, to look at things and examine them for what they are. Research, dig deep into the feelings. But this is a time for balance. So you need to find balance between the different sides of things. That balance is going to take you in places that you couldn't imagine. Balance is important in our world. Too much work, too much play, they can alter the scheme of things. They can knock you out of balance. They can knock you out of alignment. Especially when intense energy is happening, you want to tap into the balance. Find the balance wherever you can, Scorpio. Balance is important. So find the balance between work and play, right and wrong if you can, calm and chaos. The balance is there, but sometimes you have to look below the surface and you have to take it for what it is. So, Scorpio, find a balance. Sagittarius, cool your emotions. Emotions are a difficult thing. They can get the better of us sometimes. And Sagittarius, you're a fire sign. So you're not known necessarily for thinking ahead or plotting things out. You like to be right. Emotions aren't necessarily a right or a wrong. Emotions are emotions. You feel however you feel. But that doesn't mean that you can unload your emotions onto other people, or you should unload your emotions onto other people. So examine your emotions for what they are. Give yourself a break if you have to, so that you can have this process and you can think about things. You don't want to act impulsively right now. It may be easy for you to act impulsively. It's definitely easy for you to act impulsively, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you should. So Sagittarius, cool your emotions. There'll be time for you to act later when the timing is right. Capricorn, yours is lighten up. Don't take everything so seriously. There's nothing wrong with having a little bit of play mixed in with all of the work. Things will get done. Things will get done in their own time. So take a moment for yourself. Lighten up. Have a little bit of fun. You might get inspired along the way. You might create room in your life for something bigger and better by lightening up, by allowing that space. Right now, we're at the beginning of a new chapter. Your chapter hasn't been dictated, it hasn't been determined yet. So there's room. There's room for you to lighten up. It's summertime. Enjoy this beautiful weather, this beautiful heat wave. Have some fun. You don't have to have every second of every day mapped out. You can do something different. You can change things up. You can take a different route to work. You can take a day off. You can do any number of things. But you have to allow yourself. So Capricorn, allow yourself to lighten up. Aquarius, yours is attend to the details. It's not necessarily your strong suit. You like to think ahead. Coming up with the details, that's for other people to do. But sometimes the little things make all the difference in the world. And the little things could be something as simple as when you send a message, a text message, or an email, double check your spelling. Pay attention to the details. Make sure that things are the way that they're supposed to be. Make sure that they are exactly what you mean them to be. We're going to be headed into a Mercury retrograde here. Details are important. Details can be the difference between this way or that way. Pay attention to the details, Aquarius. Things are in the details. That doesn't mean that you're not going to get there and that your forward-thinking self or your sometimes impulsive self is going to hold you back. That's not what I mean at all. It just means that this is a time for you to pay attention to the fine print. Look at things, examine things, double check things, see them for what they are. There's a lot that's going to be going on in your sign with Pluto moving in through it. Pluto is a planet that transforms things. It can change things in an instant. It's important for you to examine the details. Now, Pluto isn't doing, unless you're in the early signs right now, it hasn't really started getting started. So I'm not trying to intimidate you or anything like that. But just pay attention to the details. The details will matter later on. This is a long term transit, but there's a lot going on right now because Mars Uranus is involved with Aquarius. There's a lot going on right now. The details matter. So pay attention to the details. It will get you there. And Pisces, yours is breathe through the tension. You might want to hide, Pisces, but hiding doesn't get you anywhere. I know, I did it for myself for years. Hiding only saves you for that particular moment and that particular piece of whatever it is that you're trying to help yourself with. It doesn't actually keep you safe like you would think it would. It just causes you to not be present. This is a time for you to be present. Tension is something that tells us where something is awry, whether it be in our body or in our life. You learn through the challenges of life. There's nothing wrong with that. I know we would like for life to be easy, but unfortunately, that's just not the way that life is. You are here to learn. You are here to do things differently. You are here to change things. You are here to bring something to this world. What is it? Only you know the answer, at least right now. So take a breath. Take two if you have to. Allow yourself to breathe through whatever is coming up for you, whatever is coming to the surface. Saturn has been in your sign, and it's still in your sign. It's creating some havoc. It's changing things. It's altering things. Go with the flow. You're a water sign. You can do this. You can move right along and see what direction things are going to go in. So take a moment, breathe through the tension, and it will help get you there. So again, I'm Sarah from Soul Heart Intuitive Coaching. Hopefully this has been helpful for you. If it has, or if it resonated at all, comment below. Give me any indication that this was helpful for you. This is something that I've been doing for a few months now, and just trying some different things out. So let me know if this resonated. I am currently doing 40-minute sessions for $50 through July 29th. I have availability on my website through Mondays, www.soulheartintuitivecoaching.com. If you are interested in doing that, but Mondays don't tend to work for you, reach out to me. You can contact me through my website, and we can come up with something that will work for both of us. So I hope you have a great Monday. You enjoy the rest of your week. Take it easy if you need to. Breathe if you need to. There's a lot going on. It's okay. Things are going to be okay. Everything will be fine. They will go in whatever direction they are meant to go. Just have some fun. So again, hope you enjoy your week, and I will see you next week. Bye.